Everyone, welcome to On Location version of Off the Cuff. Today we are here at Zaman International, which is a humanitarian organization founded by the one and only Najah Bazzy, who is also being honored as one of the 10 individuals as a CNN hero. This organization has just catapulted to new heights with different avenues, just helping the underserved, helping women, helping families, helping children, and also not only helping them, but helping them with dignity, giving them vocational training, like this kind of vocational training, which is the culinary instruction. And we have with us Danielle Abel, who is actually the head culinary instructor here at Zaman International Culinary Kitchen. Danielle, welcome, and this is just such an awesome idea, and I know that our cameras were here when we had the grand opening for the Culinary Kitchen, and that was exciting.
Yes.
So this is really the product of all that work. So tell us about what you've seen through the process and since you've opened, and what kind of experience you've had working with all these women.
Sure. So since the grand opening, you're right, it has grown so much and it's expanded so much. We actually started in our pilot program. We started with about 2 women to go through our program, go through our studies, and then graduate with 3 different certificates in the industry. Since then, it has expanded into 2 separate programs, one a full school year program and the other an accelerated 12-week program. So we're teaching every single day, Monday through Friday here. The goal is always to get our women to work. So once they graduate here, we have many partners who are really waiting in line to give them jobs.
Really? And what is the rate of placement after they graduate from the Culinary Kitchen, or have we gotten that far yet?
Well, we strive for 100%. Absolutely. Right now, I do not know the number off the top of my head, but most of our women have gone into jobs, period. Now, whether they're in the culinary industry or not, that's up for them to decide. But really what Zaman gives them is the tools, sure, to exceed in the culinary industry, but also confidence, life skills, social skills. So they've gone out, every single one of them, and got a job, which again is the most important thing to us.
So who's your typical student in the kitchen here?
So our typical student is a female woman, head of household, often single mothers. We see so many times single mothers who come through our program that have more than one child and are working below the poverty line.
So this actually helps them get out of that circle of poverty and into the workforce.
Exactly, and you said it's a cycle. When you're in the cycle of poverty, it's like spinning on a hamster wheel. You can't get out of it. So one thing leads to the other, and you don't have a car and you don't have childcare, then how can you get to work? And the cycle just continues over and over again. So we help throw them that life vest to help them get out of it, bring them up to the surface so they can breathe at least, and then continue on with their training.
So how does somebody enroll in this program?
So the first thing that you do is go see our incredible, wonderful social work department, who I cannot say enough good things about. The social work department pre-screens all of our clients, decides a couple things, if their mission fits, and if we can be able to help them with our different services. But the thing is, there's so many different services. So we offer things like our pantry, food, clothing, furniture, assistance, again, in our social work, but also if they want to be enrolled in some sort of vocational training. So they decide where exactly in the mission they fit and then place them from there. It is income contingent, and we also only work with women. We are a female-based institution.
That's wonderful. I know we're going to be talking to Gigi, with Gigi in a few minutes about the other vocational. She's amazing, just a bundle of joy in regards to the other vocational industries that Zaman offers. But what is your most successful culinary story here?
Oh Lord. Sorry. That's wow. That's oh gosh, that's hard. I'm not gonna call out one person. No names. It's been actually a couple different students who have specifically written me letters at the end of the program after they're done, and it's an intense program, so they really have to be dedicated. And after all that blood, sweat, and tears that they give us, plus they have a harder time because they're dealing with childcare, etc. They write letters of thanks to us, and that does me in because I feel like I need to be thanking them. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's true because they make me a better person, they make me a better teacher, and they make it worth getting up in the morning and go to a job. So the fact that they're thanking me that does me in.
And those are individuals who've actually been able to go on and get jobs and be self-reliant and productive in being the heads of household.
Exactly, yes.
Well, Danielle, thank you so much for what you do here. This is really an amazing initiative, and just the vision behind putting the culinary kitchen here and doing this was really, I think, an act of genius. So
I do too. It's revolutionary.
Really
I know.
Amazing.
When they came in and they said this was happening, this is Najah and our wonderful donors, and it's true.
And it's reality. And I remember being here for one of the lessons that they gave in regards to, and I think it was you, to a meal. I actually went home and made it.
Did you really?
So good. It was pasta and what have you. So I actually learned something.
Good.
It was fabulous. It was absolutely fabulous. But Danielle, thank you so much for all you do.
Thank
I can
you.
actually give you a hug.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for helping people out there, and it's people like you that really make a difference. And when you say you need to thank them for making you grow, that shows what a special person you are, and that's why you're successful here. So thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We're going to go and talk to a few more people that are making things happen here at Zaman International, including the Zaman Culinary Kitchen and many other wonderful services here at Zaman International. There is also this huge facility that helps the underserved. It includes furniture, it includes clothing, and anything you need for home goods. And we are going to learn about this facility with Riyad Malid, who is actually the director of the facility operations here at Zaman. And we also have with us Teresa Baidoun, who is the business operations lead, which I'm told is called BOL, B-O-L? Or was that an inside joke?
We just laugh about that.
Okay, so the ball is here. Riyad, tell us about this facility. Tell us about how you get the items here, what people can do to donate, and who actually comes and makes use of the wonderful things that are here.
Okay, well, this facility is called Hope for Humanity Center, and this is where we moved here 5 years ago. We bought this building, and then from here we began to follow the whole setup of what Zaman was all about. We've never been able, before we got here, we were in a small office. We weren't able to complete all the plans that we had, but this center allowed us, has a space and allowed us to create the dream that Zaman was wanting to do, and that's serving people, serving the needy, breaking the cycle of poverty. And so this center was set up in, like I say, 5 years ago, and all the furniture that you see here in the store and all the clothing that's behind us is all donated. We have a logistics person that sits on the phone all day long, and the phones just ring. People's got 2 couches, love seats, I've got bags of clothes. We have trucks that go out to people's houses on a daily basis, and they go out and they pick up the donations, they bring them back here to the center. We clean the donations up, we hang up the clothes, we set out the furniture. So anybody that wants to donate can pick up the phone and call us at 313-551-3994, and you'll listen to the prompts. It'll say for home pickups.
So is there anything you don't accept as a donation?
There's certain items that we don't accept. Sometimes appliances we don't accept, but in general, most of the stuff that people donate, we do accept. So.
And I know that Najah's #1 initiative is serving the needy with integrity and dignity, and honestly, this has been a wonderful initiative in doing that, especially with the culinary kitchen and the different services that are here. Teresa, you are, as we said, the BOL, the business operations lead. So tell us what that involves and what your position is here.
So I manage the Good Deeds store as well as basically Riyadh's right-hand man or woman.
Right.
So basically anything to do with.
So you're the woman behind the operations here.
Yeah.
So what kind of people actually come and shop here? I look at the different things. There's a lot of treasures here, and I would think that anyone would be able to come and shop and find different things, even if you're not in that category.
Definitely.
And if you are here and you do find something, it is actually a donation to the area. So really anyone and everyone can come in and sort of thrift shop and sort of treasure shop and just be part of the initiative in helping the needy here.
The store is open to the public. We're open 6 days a week from 10 to 5. Anybody's welcome to come in and shop. All the proceeds from the store go to fund Zaman's programs.
Wonderful.
The store serves our main mission. That's the reason the store was set up, was to serve our clients, those who come in and are in need, that go through our programs, and then are in need of furniture and clothing. This is where that stuff comes from.
And the revenue that's actually produced from this store goes back into
That's correct.
into the services
That's
for Zaman. I
Right.
know the statistics that I read in regards to the overlap in where the funds go right back into the services,
Correct.
and very little for operations. So it is definitely a well-managed facility, really focused towards the needy, the underserved, and really it's for everybody that wants to come in. People can come in and volunteer
Yes.
as well, right?
Yes.
We always welcome volunteers. That's how we keep our bottom line low.
So you heard it. Anyone that's interested in volunteering can call. You knew that number.
551-3994. It's our main number.
551-3994. So if you'd like to volunteer, if you'd like to donate, please give Zaman a call and be part of the progression in helping the underserved, and as well as eliminating poverty in our area. A wonderful initiative. And our CNN hero, Najah Bazzy, really, I call her our Mother Teresa here in our area, has really done some amazing things with dignity, with pride, and integrity. And I think those three things, when you're serving the needy, are vital components. Let's go and talk to the vocational individuals who actually give people a trade to go out there and make a living. We'll be right back. Gal Zion is the Chief Operating Officer here at Zaman International, and she has been with this organization really from day one, making it what it is today. So Gal, tell us about briefly your experience and how you got to, I know it started in a van and then went to an office, which was fairly small. I've been to that office, and then here we are 40,000 square feet later. So tell us about that journey.
I have been with Zaman for over 13 years. I think the organization started in 1996, and that was with that first experience that CEO and founder Najah Bazzy had when she entered the home of a dying infant. And that opened her eyes to real poverty in Metro Detroit, and started her on the mission of initiating a grassroots effort to be able to help families with the basic essential needs that they need in their homes: clothing, food, furniture, all of those things. So that started in 1996. In 2004, Zaman International was incorporated as a humanitarian nonprofit and went mainstream. For those few years in between, Zaman didn't have a home. In 2010, we moved into a 2,000 square foot building in in Dearborn, Michigan. In 2014, we moved here in the 40,000 square foot Hope for Humanity Center.
The other office was also donated by Dr. Rima and Najah Bazzy, who really helped catapult Zaman into another level as well, correct?
Right. So we were grassroots until Dr. Nader and Dr. Rima Bazzy pulled us into the office one day and said, "Hey, we realize you're doing such great work in the community. We love your mission, and so what we would like to do for you is to offer you this office space that they had in their building, build it out free of charge. That was our home for 10 years.
Right. It was a little bit longer than that.
It was quite a while. And what that did was that legitimized Zaman. Having a home was a platform for us to be able to bring all of our services into one space, for us to be able to open up to the community and let them understand our role as an organization that is serving marginalized women and children. We initiated some of our programs, our mobile food pantry that really launched the community effort of redistributing and recycling product and have that go to families that need. So that building, being in contemporary dentistry building on Schaefer, legitimized Zaman and open up the doors for other partnership and organizations to come into our fold. When we moved into the Hope for Humanity Center, which is the 4,500 square foot building here in Inkster, it gave us an opportunity to pull all of our programs under one roof, and also to open up the client choice model, which has been something that the director and founder, Najah Bazzy, has always wanted to initiate. So we have a mobile food pantry that had been into operation since 2009. Here we now have a client choice food pantry where people can come and self-select the product that is good for them and their families and is culturally sensitive as well. The Good Deed store is another avenue where that's in play. Clients come here and they get vetted through our social service department. Once they've vetted and approved for services, they get to come into these two areas and pick items that fit their needs and their taste, and they don't get charged for those items. So that's clothing, furniture, and housewares.
And that was one of my questions. Do they get charged? So, and those individuals who are vetted and clear that process can come in and just browse and take whatever they need without actually paying. But again, it is open for the public, and people who like to go to thrift stores or find some treasures can actually come in here as well and donate basically what they find, and those funds go to serve Zaman's client. There's a sign that says "Breaking the Cycle of Poverty for Women with Children," and that's what this is about. So God bless you. Thank you for what you do, and this is just amazing. I've seen Zaman grow through the process, and this is definitely a vision realized. So congratulations on that. And come on down to the Good Deeds store. Check it out. See what's here. Whether you're in need, you're more than welcome to be here. Everyone is served, and whether you just want to come in and browse and maybe make a donation and see how you can help, come on down to Zaman. What's the address here? We're in Inkster.
We're in Inkster. The address is 26091 Trowbridge Street, and it's John Daly and Michigan Avenue are the major intersections. And you can also go to the website, zamaninternational.org, find out what kind of items we take, find out the programs that we serve, and also look at our upcoming events and news items.
Wonderful. And we'll see you in a bit.
One of Zaman's really important components is the vocational aspect. So this vision sort of came full circle and was completed by, again, its founder, Haji Najah Bazzy. And we are here with Gigi Selka, who actually oversees the Boost program, which is the vocational program here at Zaman International. So Gigi, tell us about the Boost program and what that stands for.
BOOST stands for Building Ongoing Opportunities Through Skills Training, and basically what we're trying to do is once our clients get stabilized through our social workers in the BAZ department, they are recommended to the BOOST program.
So when you say stabilized, sort of the necessities, food, clothing,
clothing, and place to live, secure transportation, child's care, just really putting them in a place, the basics where they can really commit to the next step in their lives, which is really making a positive impact and a change in their life and making a living. Exactly. The Boost program has 3 components currently. We have our literacy program, which is ESL, English as a Second Language, it's because a lot of our clients do need that, that support with their literacy skills. In addition to that, it's not just a literacy program, but it's also a life skills program. So their education also includes how do I call the doctor? How do I call my son into school? Teacher conferences, just basic things that they would need on a daily basis. It also includes civics instruction. We talk about holidays. We explain to them about, Christmas, Halloween. People are going to be knocking on your door. Don't be scared. Now the census is coming up. We need to talk about the census. Just really getting them engaged as members of this community and just being really involved citizens.
Now, is that program exclusively for newcomers, or is it the Boost program it's open for everyone?
The Boost program is open for everyone. Now, ESL, obviously, what we do have national standardized testing that they go through. So based on how you score on that test is the class that you're going to be placed in. Some people are new arrivals to the country. Some people have been here for 20 years and haven't really secured their English. Or sometimes you have a lot of people where maybe they speak English, but their grammar just isn't there, or their writing skills aren't there. So we really address each one on an individual basis.
So really, to secure a good job, you do need some kind of grammar skills.
Exactly. It is also a workforce development program in our literacy, in addition to it being a civics. So we're teaching them, okay, this is your pay stub. This is what it looks like. What do all these things mean? How do you fill out a job application? When you go on an interview, how do you act? How do you say? What do you dress? So all of these life skills are really incorporated into the literacy program as well.
Okay, so the literacy program, and then I saw some sewing machines.
Yes. So then, in addition to the literacy, we highly encourage them to partake in the vocational aspects of Boost as well. They have two choices. We have our sewing center, and we also have our culinary arts kitchen. The exciting thing about both of them is that you do get an industry credential at the end, which is a big thing right now, that when you graduate and you go to apply for a job, you have this national
certification.
Right, this national
That's
certification
wonderful.
that says I can accomplish these things. So that's been a really exciting addition to the program that we were able to do. The sewing program, it's multi-level. Beginning, intermediate, and advanced. We have people who don't speak English at all, and they are, because we have a bilingual instructor, so they can be in the sewing program and in the literacy program. And we have people who are native speakers who are just part of the Inkster community or surrounding areas, don't really need the ESL instruction, but really want that skill to be able to, change their lives and, get a job. And we've been very successful with our sewing as well. We have partner organizations that have employed our seamstresses.
So what is your placement statistic?
For employment? Well, we have two routes that our students can really take pertaining to their particular family situation. And that's the nice thing about Zaman, is we really try to focus on the woman herself and what her capacity is and what she can do within the stage of life that she's in, right? So our partner that we work with, which actually we were just there this morning, he interviewed 4 of our seamstresses, so we were just really excited about that. That is a more traditional sewing factory experience. You have a shift from 8 to 5, and you need to be able to make that commitment. We have some students who are able to do that. But then we have other students who maybe, they have disabled children. They have small children at home. Remember, they're single moms. So they don't have that support network. So we do need to provide them other opportunities to generate income. So we're very big on entrepreneurial training. So we have an entrepreneurial program as well. They sit through an entrepreneurial class. We have opportunities for them to be at holiday markets, different art fairs, really to create their own home-based businesses, and that's served them very well. And then they go on and also continue that work at home. So a lot of them, they're doing alterations at home to their family and friends. You can bring your stuff here to Zaman, and it's given directly to the students, and they will alter your clothes. And we get commissioned work. So people want baby blankets, they want whatever it is, we have somebody who needs special kind of clothing, whatever that may be, our students take it as a learning opportunity, and they'll make it for you. And then all the...
It's like sewing classes. Cool.
Right, but then the nice thing is all the money goes directly to them.
Right.
So nothing is flowing through Zaman.
So tell us about we talked with Danielle downstairs, but tell us about the catering services in the culinary kitchen. So anyone can order food for pickup. How does that work?
I'm not very familiar with that because I
Okay.
handle the education piece.
Okay.
So I can talk to you about the training that the students get before they have an opportunity to join the social enterprise, which is the catering part.
So is the catering open to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so
it is.
anyone can just call and order like grape leaves or
Exactly.
or,
There's a menu.
kidney
The menu.
balls or-
Yes, exactly. The nice thing is it is a diverse menu too. We're talking about grape leaves and kibbe, but you have to remember our chef. She's Italian, so a lot of beautiful Italian items on that menu as well. Their pasta is amazing.
So definitely some great stuff going on there. But I love the fact that it's a catering service too,
Yes.
where anyone can call and just order things and all that. Those proceeds goes to the students as well, right?
Exactly. Those proceeds actually, the proceeds go right back into Zaman Services, but the proceeds out of the sewing center go directly to the students themselves. Yes, and that's the idea with the catering is that hopefully once they go through our culinary training, then we can employ them in the catering business, and they already have all the safe serve. They know how to work in a commercial kitchen. They already have all those skills, so they can just jump right in.
Well, the fact that you help the underserved, but you're also reaching out to the community in general to make them part of Zaman as well is something extraordinary, amazing, and a really good idea. So
Thank you.
I've been here many times, and every time I'm here, I find something different. I find something new, and I see all the individuals that are part of Zaman. Hands-on, yourself, Gail, Danielle, especially Najah, Haryad, and everybody that's here as a family really working towards the good of the community in general and especially those underserved. So Gigi, thank you
so
much
much
for being here.
Of course, thank you for the opportunity.
For doing what you do, and also thanks for being a wonderful friend
Of
to
course.
all.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us today here at Zaman International on location with WDHT TV. An extraordinary mission. So if you want to volunteer, if you want to be part of Zaman, go to zaman.org. And, ZamanInternational.org and get some information about this wonderful organization and be part of this wonderful family. We'll see you next time.